Hello to all of Aries, and hello to all of Taurus, and hello to you people, you Aries and Tauruses that were born on the cusp of Aries and Taurus. Welcome to an August reading for the cusps. What we're going to be looking at is an influence from the Aries side, an influence from the Taurus sign. We'll meet in the middle, as the signs do, with you Cuspers, and we'll look at a best path to follow card with a clarifier. Okay, we're not going to be doing any reversals on this because we're just going to get some jumpers and poppers that occur when we ask what is the oracle message for, look at this, for Aries coming in on this side. These cards know. I don't even have to do anything hardly, right? You guys have got number 40, follow the leader. 40 is a nice round number. 40 is an impactful number. This is the one where it's like you've reached a certain age or a certain plateau in life, I feel. And the feeling behind this card is that you may have a situation where children or family members are looking to you as like a breadwinner at this time. As well, we have situations where you may be like managing certain projects this time where other people have vested interest in putting their faith in you or are looking to you to make the important decisions with this card. So this is like a prominence, I guess, is the word I'm looking for when it comes to this. Very much like this tree on the top of the hill. It's prominent. It's the pinnacle. It's the apex. And you are the one that is sort of like paving the way to and from this place of prominence, or this completion of a project where other people, it's like the recognition is coming because other people are looking to you to make sure that it's done properly, make sure that it's done right, or to guide them to this place. You could even be like a spiritual teacher or inspirational speaker. I feel that this card applies to that. Okay, and that's what's coming through from the Aries Oracle side. Card number 40, follow the leader. Let's take a look for the Taurus Oracle on this side of things. I hope you guys are... Oh, I can't even do my well-wishing. These cards are so fast. On this side, you've pulled card 35, Loyal Heart, okay? So this is something that there is no half-stepping with this card. This is a card where it shows somebody is all in. And matters of the heart, this could be emotional now. This could be a situation where it's like you could be caring for your partner at this time. You know, the vows through all health, you know, for good or ill. Like you could be caring for your loved one at this time if they are sick, or perhaps they're just in a situation where maybe one of the partners is unemployed and then you are like doing the breadwinning at this time, and it might be wearing a little thin, no doubt about it. It can, but it's like you're having certain patience issues, I feel, and certain situations where you're like, yep, this might just be a time in your life where you are asked to do things in the service of those that you share your love with. And that's just fine, because that breeds the good dharma, the good karma, the good blessings. It gives them the frequency or the energy level to allow those things to come in when you're operating at those sort of levels without any sort of like resentment, any sort of grievance, anything of that nature. Doing things with a loyal heart for those that you care about is so I feel like you're very giving at this time, okay, for those of you born with this Aries Taurus energy. Let's look at the tarot message coming in from Taurus side. I'm kind of curious what tarot has to say for Taurus, and I wanted to say I hope you're all in a good place of abundance, joy, and bliss. And if not, we'll try and get you there. Let me know in the comment section how you guys feel about these cusp readings. I'm not sure. I'm thinking I might do them like maybe twice a year for you guys. I hope you're not getting forgotten about. No reversals, because we're dealing with dealers and poppers. We got the King of Wands in the Tower. All right, so you guys are being asked to manage a very difficult situation, a very tricky situation, almost like a high wire act. And it might be also time as well. Excuse me, guys. I just got to take this. I'm so sorry, you guys. I hope that edits together well. It won't. But yeah, that's just the nature of the beast when I try to get these messages out to you sometimes. All right, so you guys could be managing something here that is very tricky or very sensitive in nature, I feel. So this could be a situation, if you're dealing with a sick loved one here and you're kind of worried about them, and maybe it's time to like seek more help than what you're able to do in this type of situation. My heart goes out to you on this one for you Aries, Taurus, cusps, because the feeling here is like we're managing situations that might be unmanageable, or the expectation set on you by a superior may be too high at this time. okay? And you might have to like almost tell them or ask for additional help or ask for better help is the feeling that I have when we're looking to balance these two sides out. Like, you want to do it, you want to be loyal, but the feeling is it's almost like something is like overwhelming is the feeling, like feeling of being like overwhelmed. Like, I feel like that feeling you have when you fall off your surfboard and it's like you're kind of in the washing machine for a little while and you tumble around, you don't know which way is up, that kind of like overwhelming feeling. There we have Flipper for the message coming in. So, and some of you might just be deciding here too, as well, is like how much weight can we get off our shoulders? How can we free ourselves up to get a better picture of things, to get a plan in place? It's almost like the feeling is that if you're managing other people here, or if you've been given a large task, there may be a change in approach that you need to take on, or that you need to take in the opinions of others at this time in order to regain sort of your this prominence of being this manager, this person that people are looking up to. It's almost like you may be finding that you're changing your techniques. You know, maybe in terms, for some of you this is relationship. For a lot of you, I feel this is more career-based. And for those of you that it is career-based, it's almost like if you've been kind of like a pace setter manager and just kind of being like, okay, we're going to go out and do it, here's how I do it. Maybe it's a time to be more of a delegator, more of a director, and you're doing it from a place of understanding rather than being like, do it now or else kind of thing, right? Or if your manager's doing that to you, maybe it's that time where you maybe need to talk to an HR person and say, look, the expectations here are a little bit unmanageable. My manager is asking me to do things that are basically causing me to commit career suicide or fall off a cliff or something like that. Well, fall off a cliff, but you know what I mean, right? That sort of thing. So keep that in mind. That's what I'm picking up. Let's look at the best path to follow, guys. I got this Gaia Dreaming Tarot, or Dreamer of Gaia Tarot. I'm sorry, I'm the butcher of names. I'm just horrible. But this is a cool deck. It's got 81 cards, but it has like all the punch of tarot. It works just like it. So here you guys have pulled a couple cards for your best path to follow. You guys have pulled Self and Abundance. Okay, so you've got a lot to give. But you got to make sure that you're in a position of good health, because it's going to be pretty much impossible to help those that are relying on you unless you take time for yourself, okay? Unless you are making sure that you're recharging your batteries. And there's a lot of reward to come. If you guys stay the course with whatever it is that you're doing here, you're going to find, like we mentioned it earlier in this reading, this dharma, this karma that's being created by helping these people with this loyal heart, right? Being kind of true to self at this time is kind of creating abundance, or you are taking your abundance and you are physically like sharing it with others. And it's not just the inner stuff like love, the loyal heart. You could be physically like sharing your house, sharing your car, like giving somebody a ride, that kind of thing on a regular basis, where it's like, this is going to come back to you. And you guys deserve the golf clap, the round of applause for like doing that nitty gritty stuff. It's like, it's easy for us just to be sometimes a little bit too selfish and be like, you know what, it's your problem, don't bug me. Whereas the feeling I have is you're like, you know what, that happened to me a couple years back, that's the shits. Well, you know what? I'll tell you what. I'll pick you up every morning at 8 a.m. until you get your transmission fixed or whatever it might be, you know, that kind of situation. Or, you know what? I got a job for you. It might only be, you know, 10 or 15 hours a week, but, you know, come on, I'll hook you up. I need the help, right? That sort of thing. So, good on you guys. Good on you guys. This is just going to be a clarifier for this best path to follow, okay? This is just a clarifier for this best path to follow. Okay, your anchor is up. So it is feeling overwhelming. This is definitely feeling overwhelming. Do some grounding work, you guys. When your day is done, don't allow whatever problem this is to follow you to bed, to follow you to sleep at night, or make sure that you deal with it in the morning. Just say, I'm going to be grounded no matter what happens today. I'm going to take care of myself. I'm going to take care of the situation and the people I share my love with, and it's just one thing at a time. If you're trying to multitask but you can't see or feel the other thing that you're multitasking, what's the point, right? you only can deal with what's in front of you at the present moment. And if you keep that in mind and you take good care of yourself, you're going to manage your way through these situations and help these people out tremendously and help yourself out tremendously. So that's awesome to see. Okay, guys, there's a bit of streamlined version for you guys because the cusp, I'm not even sure how many people are going to check it out, how many people this message is going to resonate with. So please do leave it in the comment section. All my subscribers know how much I love comments. So please keep them coming, guys. I love you all, and we'll see you next time.